Back on site. Rain last night. This bank's starting to weep away. I'm going to leave it alone for now. This bank stayed kaput. Water's in the trenches, not as bad as I thought because it's running out that bank. Must be it's been running through there the whole time, so that's where the old creek was. So we're gonna let it keep running out. Got loads of stone coming. Just slicking this off real quick, getting a with my tilt bucket. I'm getting a swale through here. I lost my brain early this morning, so I'm gonna fill this right with stone. We got perforated pipe there to keep anything coming from the road and get into this pipe and out, and fill this with all stone too, and making a V through here to naturally drain it. Putting my slop here for now, act as a safety berm. Keep messing with this one bank. It was rolled in this morning. I tried slicking it up. She still wants to roll. These foundation guys got to get here, you know. This one's staying good, but if I keep hogging this out, I'm gonna be back to where my machine is and I lose my access. So right now I'm gonna leave that as is, and this will be the last part I stone or mess with. I don't know. Load 2. It's just not slick enough, so let's make it rain a little bit, you know. Little scoops get me down in there. We got 6 inches here. And I'll get down there and spread that after. Just see how stiff this is. Could come down there a little bit closer, I guess. Why not, right? I just hate turning my back to the bank and then she slide, but I got the bucket down here so it don't make, but still it's uncomfortable. Let's just cut this in. Man, that's soft. I don't really want to throw it off the bank any more than I have to. And this was all slop that I had put in here, so I don't think it's the best material, obviously. Try to keep it up the best we can. Let's put some pressure on that. Yeah, she's holding. She's holding. I know the bank on the left of me is not stable either, so stay there, Rocky. I'll get you down in there. Alright, heading off in with the skid steer, just taking a peek at these banks. I'm gonna cut this top off, roll it right in. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do these piers anyways. Just stay straight up on it. You get off to the left, you're going off. That's all I can tell you. Ooh, she's soft. Man, she's a soft. But it is what it is. Sinking out of sight. Oh, I'm scraping my belly. I'm gonna have to let that go. Oh. That piles are soft. Wicked soft. We'll stay to this side. It's not gonna take no chances of going off there. This weather's horrible, I tell you. That is horrible. What a nightmare. Alright, I decided to drive down in empty, not scrape it, so I can get the back of this. Pull that to me. Oh, she's a muck. Mucking. That ain't no good. I can't let it. Yeah. Never gonna go down that. My belly's just dragging. But they can walk down it. At least I give them a little road. The foundation guys can get down in now. But I mean, I could come from the top and get down in, but it's just gonna bury myself until it freezes up, I guess. There's a long haul for stone. I will not be able to do this for the basement. No way will I go through this. Up and around in the muck and the muck. I'm gonna have to get some kind of system. I already reached out to a company with a conveyor system. I can just feed it from a hopper here, but I don't know if that's cost efficient or not, or we'll have to figure all that out. But for now, I just got to get these foundation guys able to get that frost wall in. And that's my focus today. Is get that frost wall dead level and dry for them, and then they can just put it in. Or I have to say the whole footings, even the regular footings of the house, go poured out at the same time. So it's footing, frost wall footings and footings for the house. But here's my road going down in, and it's all angled down to the right, so if I slip, I just go into the frost wall. This is right here so soft with the weight of the stone. I get through it, but barely. Here's the angle, you gotta go fast, so you don't slide into the hole. And we're in. And now we got a 4 on the bank and a 6 to the left. So that means a 5 there, 6 here. Driving up and out, you can see it's slick, but it's the safest way for me because I'll go into the hole and send to the right. And I'm out. See? Nice and nice. All right, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna put this Kubota to a challenge to anybody on the internet against any manufacturer. You're not kicking these Kubotas, I'll tell you right now. On that sidewind, on that thick stuff deep, it don't make. Let me, come on. Twisting and turning in that muck. I seen them Takakuchis pop the tracks off all the time. Come on. Anybody wants to challenge me, I'll put this Kubota 90-2 to the test to anybody on the internet. Bring it. Pepsi challenge. So you heard it here from Dirt Boss. The challenge is on. Any manufacturer, bring it on. You might as well count out cat, because if you had to get out and move something right now, you can't with that bucket in the air, because you're not getting out. You're not getting out. Not without a roll-up door. Alright. Gotta take that coal. I'm gonna turn her sideways up on this. Embankment. I mean, this is wet, slippery, and Kubota handles it well. Handles it well. I think we got 3 inches here. Throw that in there, and then another little bit here. That should do that, huh? The rest, I'm gonna get the grade stick. Look at this. This Kubota is awesome. I don't know what Dirt Perfect's talking about. I'll bring it though. Come on. We'll do the challenge. I know Andrew Camarata's got some Takakuchis. I'll drive this thing right down the road. We'll go toe to toe. We got number 3 coming in. Right here, we'll put them. Back around the loop-de-loop. Down in the muckety-muck. Had to go a little higher here. Dig out that corner there where it caved in, where the river's coming down into it. Need a little more in that corner, and I think I'll be pretty good. I already shot grade here and started to do a little rake out. It's pretty close all through there. Up and around the bend she goes. Come on, I need you guys to start the challenge. All my fans, get all the other skid steers on the YouTube. Let's get it going. You need to go over to Let's Dig. You need to go over to Andrew. You need to go to every manufacturer. Elite Earthworks. Me and Dirt Perfect got the Kubota, so I guess he's going to have to be my teammate on this one. You got to go over there and tell him. You guys want to see a challenge? All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to shoot my elevations in the regular footing right here. This was our grade that we were shooting right where that blue and the pink ribbon is. So I'll probably only have an inch of stone there, and then it will start to get thicker as it gets to there, and the same here. And then once I get that all done, they can put their footings in, and then the center gets all stone. And then that's our pier height. So after that and all the footings are in, then I come in and I blow stone 1 foot thick to the top of the footings. Then we're good to go in the basement, and then he'll put his walls up. And I'll make a bridge right across the footing right here. It'll be nice and nice. But you guys see how mucky this is. I mean, this skid steer is doing a heck of a job. Each time it's pushing through this stuff. I mean, look, you could just sink right in here, and she's floating. This is nothing but mush. You can see the belly scraping everywhere, you know. It's hard to even walk on. So, Kubota, you're number one. I don't care what anybody says. I've had them all, guys. I've had all the skid steers. Besides Takakuchi, I've never been in one. So, anybody wants to let me demo one, you know where to find me. Close to the edge, dumping off some stone. Fifth and final load for the day. I think that's all I need. I got most of that. I just got to get that back wall there, and then the footings can be formed up. Everything's level, everything's nice. All right, mid-afternoon, all slicked off. Everything is in to height. All the stone ready for frost footers and regular footers up there. Boom, 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 all the way around. Got 3 piers out in those tracks. About the first set of tracks is where those piers will be. And they're gonna be connected to this frost footer and then into the building. But we don't have the print yet, so I couldn't dig those today. But I'll be back to do those. Heading to the site. Oh my Lord, they're blowing the snow. The snow has started. Craziness. Good thing it's blowing to the left, the wind today, otherwise my site would be covered. Well, one good thing about the cold temperatures, it's gonna keep the mud firm. At least that road is gonna be tight. And this where it was all pumping and stuff, I just threw stone in there last night and slicked it off a little bit. Now it will firm up, you know, like this. You look at yeah, but we're getting days of this weather in the 20s. Like I said, stockpiles and any kind of dirt, forget about moving. It doesn't move, you know. I can't even break off this. That was wet yesterday. Steel toe can't even budge it. So this is the problem we got with the climate we're in. Obviously this pile I could grab and pull, but once we get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 inches of frost in there, forget it. And it goes in quick when it's wet soil. You'll get 3, 4 inches a night. Bottom's frozen. Hopefully, I mean, the water that's running still running good. Well, 'tis the season. All right, I had to let it warm up a few hours. The paint was frozen. Had to drive around, do some things in town. I tried to get some Long Johns and stuff, but there isn't a store around. So everything's frozen. Like I said, just breaking up the big chunks that the ruts were made from the skid steer. I tracked down in, it's about 4 inches, so the machine breaks through to where it's safe. You know, you can see these chunks, then it's soft underneath. But this time of year, so I just scratched my way over here a little bit as I came down, but I gotta flatten this out the best I can because that gets all stone and some piers. I kind of roughly laid this out. This is a pier here, and there's 3 of them right where this machine is, so I gotta hog from the stone to this 4 foot. Then they're gonna tie rebar right into this and cantilever these piers right out, tie them right back into the house all the way. So that's what I gotta get ready. You guys are coming Friday. Gotta get down in the hole here because this spot right here is where the water's running in, and I have some muck right here, so I want to get it out. And then I left some stone in there. Get that out. Nice. And I left some stone in there so I can get that. The stone was right there. Sweet. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get down in here. So this gives me a chance to scrape this stuff up, put it where it needs to be while it's frozen. Alright, we're going to dig right from this stone bed. That is the pier. We'll throw this over here for now. Make more piles. We just got to make sure we get enough of this out. I think these are 4x4s. These piers. I think that's one pier dug. I'm not really sure. I mean, I just laid it out. I just know nothing to pull off of. So I just went with I already had dug out, and it's got to be close. Hope so. On pier 2, it was 14 foot over to the center, so we're just going to take more than we need to make sure this fits. Because if we have to come back down in, we're going to have to cave in one of these holes, fill it in, and bridge across. But it looks to me like that's close. Where am I going to go with this material for now? Let's put it over here. Deep enough, far enough out right now. Make it 4 foot wide or more. Give this an old pack. Man, this really makes it difficult to get down in here after, because the play was I got to get in here to put the stone in over the wall. Dang piers, I tell ya. We're gonna have to backfill around them so I can get a machine. I mean, obviously we're gonna bury these piers. We're gonna bury them right up with the track over them because they're gonna be below grade, but still. Nightmare, another obstacle. All right, pier number 2 is complete, as I think. Too sure exactly. I just made it bigger than I thought, and we'll have to work with that. I think I'm gonna have to make a road somewhere down here, because this next pier is here somewhere. We're gonna measure over, and that's got to be dug. And this one is gonna be quite tricky because I am up on my road going out. Might have to carve a bench in here. Man, it's soft. It's hard crust and then soft underneath. All right, we're getting to 3 piers. It's just awkward digging here when the machine's all cooped up and kinked and twisted. She doesn't like to go in a regular flow motion. It's almost like it skips a beat. Trying to stab it down in there to get that angle. Like I said, this is just jello tops here, and we not gonna get back down in there. All right, gonna throw some stone in the hole for the couple piers that it's got to sit on. I know there's a pier right off this porch. I got this little diagram with me in the cab. I got the trees to my left, which are really messing me up because I know they're gonna cut them down. It's the way it goes, you know. You fight the trees, you fight this, you fight that. Then next thing you know, the trees are going, and you think, well, why didn't you take them down in the first place? It's like when you do a sidewalk for somebody, you fight the bushes the whole time, and then after the sidewalk, oh, I want to take the bushes down. All right, so I got, let's see here. Got my little sketch here. I just circled the piers that I got to put stone at. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then these get full. There were piers in here, but they're getting full bond beams with heavy rebar going all the way out to the piers I just dug. So that's gonna cantilever those 3 piers that I just dug. Pretty cool. Might have to get a wheelbarrow down here to get the stone in the center for that pier, these piers going out, but you know, they're pretty close. Might not need stone there. The thing is, once they pour the footings, then I can backfill all that, and then I could go over the top of the footing. You know, just leave the footing part where the piers come and exposed, but the part that's coming back into the house, I can make a road through with some stone and then blow the rest of the stone in here with the skid steer down below. All right, the print says the piers are right there. So we'll put that there and we'll grab another one. I think it's cold out. Look at my stone froze up. Unbelievable. Break that all into pieces. It will fall. It will break when it drops. All right, it says straight out from here. On the last bucket, this should do it to get to, so they can get all their footers in, and then the rest that's not stone, it's about all I can get. We got to get away from the trees and get these tracks right on the edge. What's left, the brown spots out there, we'll get after they do the walls, and we'll come in from the backside after we backfill that. But this will at least get them all the work. I'll have to I've been raking and shoveling down there, and I'll have to, that's as far as I can get right there, but that should do it. Try to push it a little bit more. All right, I'm sick of shoveling. I'm sitting down there shoveling and raking. I look over at the bank, I go, you know what? This is frozen as heck. I'll get at least 6, 7 passes before that starts to give away. I'm going for it. Running out of GoPro battery, running out of everything. We're gonna try to roll off this thing. See what she does. I know I'll get down it. Seatbelt's on. It's a little rocky right now. Whoa! Hang on to her. Come on, keep going. Don't make me get the 160 and pull you out. Keep going. Come on. Oh, she's sliding to the right a little. Whoa! Drop off. All right. At least we're down in the hole, and now I can go this way and up through the garage. And this bucket will get me to where I need to be, I think, hopefully. I'm gonna go up through the center of the garage. Fit in here just so nicely. Hold it, hammer it. Go, go, go. There it is. Take this where I need it now. I'm done shoveling. Look at that. Now this can go right here. One more of those and I'm sitting pretty. I just raked all this for no reason. Alright, battery's gonna die. Let's get you out one time with me. Let's go. Come on, climb. Climb. Yeah. Boy, that was on both edges. I'm going. I gotta straighten my road out, charge the GoPro. I got a little system now called Sketchy. All charged up. Let's see what we got. We got a little ramp for the form guy like he likes with his truck, so it's facing like this so the panels don't smack. Got as much stone as we could in the basement to where the piers are. There's pier here, there's a bomb beam going out there, there's a bomb beam going out to that column, there's a couple piers here, so everything else is pretty good. The grade's somewhat close. We got, obviously that brown spot has to be filled in, but once all the footings are all in, then we're gonna bring in a whole foot of stone. It's gonna be 1 foot all the way up to the top of the footings everywhere. And once that is done, then he comes and sets his walls and we're good to go. Our pipes will all be in at that point, but it's looking good. It's frozen, but it's looking good. Everything's clean, neat. I tried to get as much roadage as I could for these guys to walk down in on both sides. I took the chunks out, made it like this, you know. But all right guys, wrap this one up. We'll catch you guys when it's time to put more stone in the basement.